All right. Let's see. I think everything looks good and I am live. Welcome, everybody. Hello. We, it's been fun the last couple weeks. I've been absolutely busy getting a lot of stuff done. I have not had a chance to sit down and play the game very much. Um, I finally got the opportunity to play the game a bit on Sunday. Had a bunch of work to do, got it done, and I sat down, and then a storm came and knocked out internet for a bit. Which the timing was just funny. I literally I logged into the game, got to say hello to everybody, went to take the bus stop over to where everybody was at, and that's when the game just noped out because of the internet. So I jumped out of the bus, and then I literally just flew straight down to the ground, no parachute deployed or glider deployed or nothing, and I knew something was going on. And so I didn't have internet for a long period of time. Finally got internet, but didn't get to enjoy too much time playing with everybody on Sunday. But it was nice. It was nice to have that opportunity. Things have been quite busy for me lately. The weather had cleared up a lot and was cleared up enough for me and my son to get a lot of work done over at the other place. Much needed time. Appreciated all the help that he helped me with, and but it was rough. It was a lot, and it was it wore me out. I'm not a young feller anymore, and so all that extra work kind of wore me out. So here we are. Yesterday, I pretty much got to log in to collect some stuff, and I haven't had the opportunity to really kind of dive in and play the game much. And so I just kind of wanted to enjoy the game today. So I'm happy you all are here with me today. And so to start us off, Grimey is back in the item shop. And so I'm always excited for Grimey. He and I share that same smile, because that's how I feel like my dad jokes go over. It's a smile, but not a smile, maybe. And so that's how I relate to Grimey. And so it works out. So code Grimey or Grimey is in the item shop. And if you don't mind supporting a creator, I do have a creator code. It's Joker Plays, all together one word. And so any purchases that you make, I do turn around and reinvest these back into the community and stuff like that. So I appreciate all of you. It doesn't cost you anything to use the code, and it helps creators out. So I encourage you all to where if you don't have a creator that you're using, by all means, I'd appreciate if you use mine. And if you don't use mine, please by all means support another creator. But it doesn't cost you anything, and it goes a long way with the creator. So thank you very much. That was my opening public service statement for the day. And now I want to get into some gameplay because I'm itching to enjoy the game a little bit. Like I've logged in, I've gotten some stuff done to unlock the stuff in Odyssey, and aside from just like being in awe over some of this new stuff in Odyssey, I haven't gotten to really play with it much. So that is my goal for today, and I'm happy that all of you get to joining me as well as part of this. So we should have a lot of fun. And so let's reach out for a minute. We got some early adopters being online today. So thank you very much, Muddy Girl, for being online. And I know Dave Skur, he may or may not be listening. So thank you very much. And Dave Skur also subscribe to the Twitch side of things today as well. So I truly appreciate that. Dave Skur is amazing. If you're not subscribed to Dave Skur as well, I really support Dave Skur. He does a lot of amazing stuff over there and always a joy to watch as well. Angie, thank you so much for being here as well. I see you using one of the emojis with Grimey, so I appreciate that very much. Um, and of course, you got my signature hello emoji. And Sir Laughs a Lot is on. Thank you so much. Sir laughs a lot. I apologize. My internet went out on me this Sunday, and by the time I was able to log in, you had stepped out. So we're gonna have to make up some time in playing some games. Hopefully things get a little bit better. King David, thank you also for being here as well. Truly appreciate hanging out with you and having some fun. So that's the whole idea behind this. And I see we have some people who haven't chatted yet. So thank you so much for being here with me. We're gonna go ahead and jump into a world here. I'll provide you all some updates as to a little bit I did get to play, not as much, there isn't much changes, but I'll kind of show you um, kind of where some of the things are at. So we go ahead and log in and we'll take it from here. It has been so long that I've sat down on this desk to play that I had to also update this computer before I got to hop on today. Plus, I had some updates to do with the stream management software as well. So it's looking like everything is working okay. Hopefully, it sounds like you all can hear me because you're interacting in chat. So I appreciate that very much. And now we're gonna move forward. We're gonna log in and have a little fun. We're about to see where I log in at because I don't quite remember. So let's see where we are at. This should be quite interesting. And I don't know. I don't have any jokes to tell. I do have some additional news though. You know, it's been a long time since I've been at a work site. Uh, and so today was my first day at a new site. So I have received employment once again. And so today was my first day with this new company. So we'll see how things go. I got to meet most of my crew, and they seem pretty good. And to me, the crew makes everything. So look at that! My controller's not quite working. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm back at the main base. Not much to see here. I do have a new toy that I built. I was playing with. So I was trying to make kind of a lowrider. My first rendition of this was a little too low. This is just draft number 1B, I guess. And so not bad. I'll add some more to it. I was just trying to come up with a new foundation. So I got to do this, played around with this just for a bit. And then more importantly, if you look at my inventory, I got 2 of the new pistols. So I've got everything unlocked in here. That is kind of cool. I did make a legendary version of this, and then I don't know what I did with it. I stuck it in some chest somewhere, and I don't know where it's at. So I'm working on making another legendary version. I call this the Spider-Man version because we got the blue and red, and so I'm gonna have some fun. Everything is upgraded. I do need to get more essence, and so I will. And then now let's go over to the winter base. This is what I was working on stream a couple weeks ago. I'll kind of just give you an update as to how and where it's at. When I get there. Okay, so this is the location. I have, let me get this going. I have built out this area where the elevators reside. I had a hiccup in one elevator, so I destroyed it, but I haven't had a chance to rebuild it. And this is the landing deck for future aircraft. And then when we come here, this is the look at the building so far. I still have a platform that will go underneath here. Only I noticed that they changed the mechanics on swivels a little bit. And so I need to readjust, rebuild, and I'll be doing that in another world prior to doing it in the expert world to save a little bit of time. I do have some new villagers. I have one of my favorites, which is Snowcap. So she has joined us along with Slush. Yeti is around here somewhere. Um, let's see. Slumber is here. I did bring somebody over, but I can't find them at the moment. Hang on. Let's see. Let me just click on the village square. And so we got Yeti is here. Yep, there's Yeti. And we got Peely. And then I took another village order over to the other world. I did finalize my storage area. So I did this. Slowly but surely I will build this up. And then as you go up into the observation deck area, I did add some additional storage here, and I will end up putting in observation areas as well. So getting close, and then when you jump in, the elevator will automatically take you to the top. Slowly but surely, it's wiggling and jiggling a bit. That might be why it's moving a bit slower. But yeah, it takes you right up to the top, kind of where we just were. So this building is doing pretty good. I just have that bottom rotating section that I need to finish up. And then this building will be pretty much good. I do like the look of it. I am so glad I rotated this wall piece, just so that the visual perspective does not have a break. It adds to the height by doing it this way. So it is different. It is unique. I like it. And yeah, now it's time to go utilize some of these new toys here. Okay, I was shaking a bit too much. Oh, I need to eat. Okay, I have eaten. I've got my guns. Laser tools. I've got my laser tools. And we shall go harvest some brutes. I want to see how fast these things will melt a brute. Sometimes we get one that spawns over here. I don't know. What does everybody think about these new tools and weapons and implements going on? Let me know in the chat if you don't mind here. I don't want to say they are too overpowered, because I don't, because then something will change. Hey, who do we got here? Who do we got here? Oh. Sawyer, that's who it is. Okay. The daggers are definitely a lot of fun. I've been trying to play with these new laser tools a bit, get a feel for them. You all know I'm a big fan of the daggers. I've actually gone back and forth though on the single dagger versus the double dagger. So I see pros and cons in both directions. I just haven't quite determined if I like one or another. Now the downside is we can no longer build the single dagger. I don't know if that was by design or I don't know. Maybe we'll get them back again in the future. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, but I still like my single dagger because you get use of the charcuterie board. This shiny thing in my left hand, you get used to it. Not that I use it very much, but you still have use of it. I think the only time I ever use it is to block a rollie. That's it. Oh, found a brute. There we go. Ooh. It's a chili brute. Chili squirrel. There seems to be a distance on these. Wow, interesting. So Money Girl, she's over on YouTube and she makes an absolutely wonderful point. One that I 100% agree with. And so she said, I'd rather have had a quality of life update. I haven't played due to tired of bungee jumping and rubber banding and just kind of being over it. And I 100% agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. I will trade all of these upgrades right now just to have the game function correctly. No bungee jumping, no, rubber banding, these crazy little bugs that are in the game. It just, I would trade it all in for that. 100%. I agree. I mean, these are fun so far. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather have a functioning game and then introduce this stuff a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, I have my personal opinion on a lot of what's going on. I know the new Expedition game mode seems to be pretty popular. I need to go down here. But it's I can understand why it's popular, but the game mode is not for me. The game mode is definitely not for me. I mean, I'm not saying I haven't played it. It seems to be, I will tell you, it is enjoyable with friends, and when you're playing with other people, because then you're all going, you hear that sound a lot, and so we're all going down and rescuing each other. And quite honestly, that's adds to all the comedic antics, and that's believe it or not, I think that's amazingly funny, and so I'm okay with that. Fighting some of the new bosses, I don't know. Like it's been a while. Like I think the crafting system or lack of crafting system is what really deters me from the game, right? Because you're going in scratch, and in the very beginning you could only get common, uncommon weapons, and it's kind of like, man, I'm such an overpowered opponent in Odyssey, and then I come here and it's like I feel like I'm starting over, but there's no way to really gain more stuff because they had the game. Oh no! I lose my controller again. I think it did. Hang on. Okay, here we go. And so it was like you were restricted to just that, and you couldn't like if you gain more missions and stuff like that. It focused on you know increasing your superpowers, and I'm like, superpowers are one thing, but I don't know. But at the end of the day, I have learned something very important about myself in the game, and that's I very much enjoy Odyssey 100% hands down as my favorite version of the game. Why? Because I get to be creative in my building in what I do, and I enjoy that more so than going out for eliminations and stuff like that. And so that's why I like Odyssey better. Uh, and uh, you take that and you compare that to Brick Life, and Brick Life has its fun stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I think I enjoyed doing some of the jobs for a little bit, working at the cafe with the cat so I could pet him. Maybe that was about it. Or working at the stables. And I enjoyed all of it. That may not be the best option. Let me go back here. I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to use this area here as a little bit in just a second just to figure out what the best way is to farm brutes. This will be my testing. So I'm going to go out the lobby, come right back in. Expeditions is definitely its own game mode. Having a bus stop that takes you from Odyssey or Brick Life to the the new game mode, I think it was really just to push you into the game mode, but like there's no way to get from there back to Odyssey, so you have to exit out. So really, to me, it was a ploy just to get everybody to expeditions more so than play the other game modes. And so now we were wondering about Lego Fortnite Odyssey because it's like, well, how come nobody's spending any time in working on some of these big, bug fixes? And to me, we just found out why they release expeditions, and that's where the attention was. And so now, like, as a dedicated Lego Fortnite Odyssey player, I feel as if we're kind of getting shortchanged on Odyssey a lot. Like they're, it's a first game mode. They're not putting much attention to it. We saw an event happen with, during the Fort Nightmare, their Star Wars. We saw stuff happen with Brick Life, but nothing in Odyssey. Then fast forward, they said, okay, we're about to get more content in Odyssey. Be ready, that type of thing. But then they release expeditions, and it feels like Odyssey is taking a backstage more and more and more. And I worry because I mean, I enjoy this game a lot, and I'm not asking for content. I mean, I'm going back to what Money Girl said over on YouTube is we want quality of life updates for the game to work appropriately. That's what I want. Number one. Then maybe we'll consider adding some content later on. It just she also writes, you play the game because you want to enjoy it, but once you start getting a bit of a potty mouth over the glitches, it's time to find a new game. We're seeing that with a lot of content creators. We're seeing that with people. I see friends of mine that I've got to play Lego Odyssey with on a regular basis, switching out of the game. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Did you see how fast that was? Holy Moses, that was fast. 2 speed cycles. 2 speed cycles. That's wow. Wow. Okay, so let me just real quick, let me show you what I have on my weapons themselves. So I got Zapping 3, Damage 3, Stormbane 3, Lifesteal 3. And I've got that on both of them. They're not in the same order, but I've got them both on there. So that's wow. Wow, that was incredibly fast. Wow. Okay. We're gonna try that again. I'm gonna make sure I can duplicate that. Yeah, that was definite annihilation on that brute. Like there was wow. Like night and day being able to take that out. So anyways, going back to my thing, it's like I want to see some attention come back to focus on Odyssey. I haven't looked at some of the latest numbers. Only I was trying to ignore what kind of numbers we were seeing. Numbers being how many players were actively involved with the different game modes, right? And so I was kind of ignoring for a couple weeks the numbers we were seeing on the expedition side. They're doing kind of a slow rollout in how they unlock more loot and better, weapons and stuff like that. And so that's kind of keeping some of the attention in place. But I'm kind of curious what the numbers are in relation to Odyssey. So I'll have to take a look here in a minute when we go back out to lobby again, and we'll see who's playing what. Because I'm kind of curious. That was a bit of a fluke. I don't know how I got it perfectly that first time. Or maybe I took a couple of regular pop shots, I guess. I don't remember. I'll have to remember what formula I did. Or I just need to add another add another pistol to my repertoire down here. All right, so that's roots. That's not bad. Let's go check out. Let's go check out other enemies here. Let's head over to. Let's go visit Raven. And tackle some storm enemies in the way there. Okay, so. Let's see. Oh, Angie, you haven't been able to play? I feel like I understand. I understand this this dilemma. I've been busy. I haven't been able to play much. But I think what I enjoy the most is getting to hang out with everybody and playing the game. That's what I've enjoyed the most. And so, kind of going back to what I was saying a little bit ago, is like I understand Muddy Girl's perspective in like this game is kind of getting to you because of some of the bugs and stuff like that. And that's why we're seeing a lot of people leave, from playing Odyssey. We see other streamers going to playing other games and stuff like that. And that's rough because these are all really amazing, awesome people, and they still are, don't get me wrong. they still are, but they're playing a different game than what I'm playing. So I don't get to play, you know, Odyssey with them, and it's kind of rough because that's part of me enjoying the game is sitting down and hanging out with cool people with common interest in playing the game. But I don't fault them. Like, I can understand where they're coming from and not wanting to play the game. I mean, if something is frustrating you, then why do it? Oh, these pistols are nuts in this combination. Rip crystal. Absolutely. So Money Girl says the reason she fell in love with Lego in the first place was because of the community and she loved hanging out with friends. And I, you know, wholeheartedly echo that statement because I got to meet a lot of really neat people who, you know, I consider amazing and friends at this point. And it's quite honestly what Lego Fortnite has, whoa, okay, has meant for me is those connections. And because those are honest to goodness real life connections, and those are just the best. Oh, you moved yesterday, Angie. Wow. Moving is definitely a big change. All right, we're gonna go in for Raven. Let's see how this comes out. I'm gonna do a quick rapid fire, and I'm just gonna run in and say hello. Did anybody see Raven? Raven was there and like not there all at the same time. That is crazy. Okay, may have to go back to playing with the pistols, or no, the daggers for a little bit. You know what? We're gonna attempt a cage. Let's do that. Ooh, that was close. That was close. All right, so we're able to take roots out really fast. Looks like I need to take a couple of pop shots to get his attention, and then do the fast shots. I think that's a combination. Sometimes I get a brute that appears outside of this area, so we'll go over there and find out. If we do, we're gonna attempt that. So, Money Girl brings up a good point. You know, they may just very well nerf these, and I hope they don't, because if they add more content, hopefully with all the bug fixes that we want, first off, if they add more bug fixes with these spires that are hanging around on the map, then I hope, or what it seems like, is those spires are going to be definitely a more of a formidable opponent. But I can also see a new trophy coming along for those spires as well. So this map in particular, well, both of my expert maps, fire, let's go check it out. Both of my expert maps in particular. Oh, that's weird. Jonesy did not the spires did not appear for me because Jonesy was I was on Lost Isles when I loaded in, and you know they didn't warn us to not be, and so it didn't work for me. After the reset and the patch, I did manage to not be in Lost Isles, and then it worked for me. But so far in this world, all I have is one spire. It shows two, okay, but the other one was kind of like half in the shade, half in the knot, and I busted. I busted up the bus stop, and so it's just a weird ghost version. Oops, no, I want those. What do we get rid of? Okay. It's just the ghost version in that particular one. So all that has appeared on my map so far is just one one ghost version of a spire, or one actual spire, which I got to at least complete my quest with. That was definitely a weird bug. Okay. Oh, now we got... Oh, that was weird. Now we have a villager. It should be Cadence, right? Yep, it's Cadence. Okay. Yeah, so I at least got to complete my quest. But I only have one spire on my map. Now, here's okay, we're rubber banding. Here's my take on the spires. Okay, I truly believe that if they introduce additional content related to the spires, that it is going to be a formidable opponent. Okay, and that formidable opponent will appear where those spires are. And I'm seeing these spires right outside of people's main bases, and that's semi-scary. So I'm kind of glad my spire's a little bit far, because, you know, if the spire's anything like it is in if the spire's anything like it is in Expeditions, that's going to be a tough... Oh, yeah. Cloud Piercer, let's go. No, you cannot double space. Okay. If it gets that close, that should be interesting. So, hey, Kaboom, welcome. All right, I'm trying to find formidable opponents for these blasters. I'm finally sitting down to play some of the game and checking it out with different opponents. And there's not much of a match for these new pistols we got going on here. They're definitely awesome. Thank you so much for the new follow. I appreciate that very much. The Storm King is about all I got. I may tackle the Storm King. I'm still worried about the whole rubber banding thing. I think let me go tackle a cave. I gotta go find a blast out. Am I heading in the right direction? Here we go. Okay. Let me go unload and we'll take a trip. Or I keep saying cave. I meant dungeon. I want to go tackle a dungeon. And that'll tell me what I think is going on. We'll see. Ah, Crania. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you so much for the follow and chatting. Really appreciate it. So, thanks for joining. Do I have upgrades on the pistols? Yes. So I have. I've got lifesteal damage, zapping, and Stormbane on these pistols, and it seems to be melting enemies. I really want to do a combination with luck, maybe. Like I could probably do away with lifesteal because you can do these at a bit of a distance. I don't know. Maybe trade it with luck and see if I get any additional resources or something out of it. Maybe we'll try that, especially if we're gonna go tackle a dungeon real quick. That's 600 on there. I did. Oh, so okay. So on my map, if you could see, like directly above the bus stop, right about here, that is the only spire that I actually have that works. This one, even though it shows on the map, was the one that's ghosted. So it's not actually a spire, but I have one on. And then as I fly in, we're going to see remnants of a ghost spire. And so it's right here. And then my main base is right here. So all of you who have potentially spires just outside of your base, I don't know if you have built up a defense tower or anything around that, but if I had one this close to my base that was active, I would have I'd build just one giant structure. And I'm actually contemplating doing that on the one that I have active, and then maybe like putting cannons up on top. And it just go up there and activate all the cannons or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, the ghost ones are from bus stops. So it has the same look. Yeah, I really hope it doesn't destroy our bases. Absolutely. That's why I'm kind of glad that this one is not functional. Now, granted, I have not gotten any of the cool upgraded weapons in expeditions yet, so I've not had the opportunity to fight a spire with the upgraded weapons. You know, kind of like these. So I don't know if it's truly going to be that OP, but just I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see soon enough, I think. Ooh, am I running? Oh my goodness! I gotta go drop some stuff off somewhere. Let's see. Am I getting 2 stacked there too? Yep. Okay. Magic 8 balls. We got 8 magic 8 balls. We've got some stinky. Greater storm core. Okay, I'm gonna go put a whole bunch of shrimp on the Barbie. Okay, and then let me see where I'm at here. Let me go drop that off. Grab a thing of shakes. Got a thing of shakes. Planks. Got a whole bunch of extra stuff. Angry Moose, buddy, how have you been? Haven't heard from you in a while. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Are you enjoying summer break? Angry Moose? Mr. Mild? Yes, you're having fun on summer break. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm going to put down a chest real quick. I'll put one of these down. Perfect. Let me get rid of some of this, this. Okay, I got some of that stuff. I'll move that later. Raven, welcome. All right, we're going to go ahead and make another set of these pistolers. We're going to do that. rip. We're going to make it Spider-Man action again. Definitely get rid of that. Okay, we're going to go right here. Let's see. I think we're going to let's do a different combination real quick. We're going to make sure we put luck on it. Stormbane. Damage for sure. There we go, luck. And then hopefully we're lucky enough to be able to... No, we're not. We don't have enough room. That's okay. That's okay. We got some... So to make these new weapons, there was kind of a new challenge that came about. And after you talked to Vengeance Jonesy, he sent you on a quest to go interact with the Spire. Once you interact with the Spire, then you come back, you talk to Vengeance Jonesy, and then he allows you to build the new dual daggers, which are these here. So when you get dual daggers, you can make the dual daggers, but then you get a new quest which asks you to go and eliminate 5 archers, any of the archers with the bows, with the daggers. And so you can make gem daggers if you want, if you got the resources. It works just fine. Go eliminate 5 of the archers, and then you go back and talk to Vengeance Jonesy, and he's all excited, and he awards you a special set of dual daggers. I call them special because they're metal or something. I don't know, but it's got that weird glitch that we had with weapons or tools before. And then after you do that, then he gives you the ability to create the Warhammer. Now here's where there's kind of a bug in the system right now. If you create the Warhammer, he unlocks it. You can now create one. If you create a Gem 1 and you try and go after the next set of enemies, the Gem 1 will not count. There's a kind of a bug associated with that right now. So if you create any of the ones with, let's say, metal or stone or something to that effect, it will count towards a challenge. Now you're going to, once you create this new Warhammer, you have to eliminate 5 enemies with swords, not daggers, but with swords, to unlock. And then you talk to Vengeance Jonesy, and then that's when he will unlock the plasma pistols for you. And then with the plasma pistols, you're unlocked, you have them, you have use of them, and everything's good to go. But to finish off the chest, you have to eliminate a brute with the plasma pistols. And so that's kind of the order with it. I like the plasma pistols. I like the dual daggers. I'm hit or miss with the Warhammer. One of the things that I thought about doing was going and tackling a golem with a Warhammer. That seems like maybe that's the strategy. I took some shots at a golem with the plasma pistols. I learned that does not work. And so that's okay. And so that's how you get to those. You just have to kind of go through the challenges real quick. So for the archers, all I did was comb the beaches. Let's get this new one in place here. And we're gonna go right here. Okay. I combed the beaches for the skellies at night, and that's how I got the archers. That's what I did personally. You can wander the map and go after the new storm enemies, because you typically get 2 of them as archers, and those counted as well. The archers that shoot you from like the little villages, those count. So like if you went into like the little broken down villages or the pirate areas, those will all count. And then for the sword enemies, the easiest way that I found to do that was to go into the Frostlands at night because all of the skellies that pop up out of the ground, they're pretty much all of them have swords, um, and so that's how I was able to complete those. It'll be in your own particular bio. So when you get to log in, you'll be able to see the challenges pop up with Vengeance Jonesy. So right here. Let me land right into the storm real quick. Oh, I still have my fire charm on too. Hang on. Bear with me just 1 second here. Let me get in here. Falling hamburger! Okay, let me go ahead and equip this. And I've got my quick heals and then my new plasma pistols. Yes, okay, so when you go into like your journal, here is Vengeance Jonesy. He's the one that helps you unlock all those new weapons and stuff. And then so investigate the spire first, and then Weapons of Vengeance is what comes second. And so this is the order of it. Talking to Jonesy, that was it. Let's see, Weapons of Vengeance. Start here. Talk to Jones. Craft the dual daggers. Fight the archers. Then talk to Jonesy again. Then create the hammer. And hammer home the point, which is, they call them slicers. Okay. And then talk to Jonesy. Then you can build the plasma pistols. Then defeat a brute. Talk to Jonesy again, and it completes out all those challenges in your journal. So, let's see. Okay, let me continue. Let's see. So, Angry Moose noticed that Grimey is in the item shop. And so I started this off kind of in the item shop today. I always get excited when I see Grimey in the item shop. I don't know. I like the skin a lot. That's why I use him all the time in Lego. And so if you do make purchases in the item shop and you're not using the creator code, please use one. And if you don't have one or would like to support me, I have a code Joker Plays in the item shop. Collateral damage is still in effect, huh? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Let's try the new one. Okay. I mean, I don't have the lifesteal effect on it right now. But, I don't know what that animation is yet. I haven't figured that out. Does anybody know if that swirl animation actually causes damage? Let me try it. Hang on. Let's see if we can get him to come up here. Let me just try it. Come on. Oh, it does. Oh, okay. So it's like the daggers with the high speed. That's kind of cool. So Angry Moose's favorite weapon is the hammer. Oh, see, that's interesting. I haven't played with it enough. Like, it feels slow, but at the same time, it's like I'm probably not using it right, is what it boils down to. But I do want to use... the hammer against the golem. That's what I want to do. So I gotta test that. Okay, let's see. Was I headed in this direction? I don't even remember what direction I'm heading into anymore. We'll find out. I know I got the crystals already, so Go back to the entrance. I'm okay. I love the charge. So the charge attack, like the little bit I got to play with the hammer, it's like he was sitting on his head or something like that to do like a big swing. I don't know. It was kind of unique. So that's why I said I need to play with it some more to really get a good feel for it. But I think because it does heavy damage when it hits, and that's why I think it would be effective against a golem, and that's I gotta try that. This way, maybe? No, that's the way I just came. That's the way I just came too. Okay, we're getting there. I think I just came from... Yeah, I did. I don't think I marked where I was going. I think that's my issue. Or where I came from. Oh. Here we go. Alright. I'll definitely get to put the... Oh... Hang on. Oh, the sword is gone. No. Okay. I thought I was hitting X for the pistols. Ready to go, ready to go. I like that attack, but I know it just decimates the overheating thing. I don't know, part of me wants to just go ahead and tackle the Storm King with just 5 of these pistols, no heals. See what happens. I'm testing for the rubber band. That's my main concern. Like, if there's huge rubber banding, it's still going to be an issue with the Storm King. Oops, you got me. Alright, here we go. Next one, next one, next one, next one. Oh, enemy. Oh, it's easy. Okay. These pistols definitely make short work of some of this stuff. Go find this 4th one real quick. Oh, we're probably still gonna need some heals. Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy, take it easy. Oop, oop, oop. Alright, that's not bad. Please say it ain't so. I don't want them to nerf these. We got something cool. I don't want them to nerf it. I don't want them to nerf me. Yeah, Kaboom's definitely been doing a lot on the expedition side. I need some guidance on the expedition side. I don't know. I don't think I'm upgrading my character just well, but I don't know. I still like building. I still like building. That's what I said. I keep going back to the Odyssey mode as being my favorite. And I think, I don't know, maybe I'm just not understanding it too much with the weapons, and that could be, it could be. It's, you know what, I always fall on that it's me. Okay, it's me. But I still like Odyssey better. Especially right now, we've got these cool weapons. I noticed there's like a different range on these, because I was trying to test the range versus my bow. Like, this might be a situation. So it's not... Yeah, the bow definitely has better range. Like, I know from here, I'm gonna hit that crystal. Oh, hang on. Hang up. No. No, okay, let's go just a little bit closer. There it is. Yeah, there's definitely more range to the bow than there is the pistol still. That's okay. Play with the luck some more. That's just good. Start with the regular one first. Yeah. I think, I don't know. I'd love to pair up with somebody who's really played expeditions a lot more. Because my game time has been very limited lately. And so maybe I could get shown the ropes a little bit better than where I currently am. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But for me, still, I'm still an Odyssey person. Because it's the building aspect. Maybe we could build something in expeditions. It might be something. The XP thing? What do you mean by XP thing, Mild? Oh, these new weapons I think are just important because we're gonna most likely get the new enemies, probably the Spire enemy coming into Odyssey. Although, back to my original chat and pro supporter of Muddy Girl statements, I want bug fixes first, not more content. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get the essence here, read these books. Oh, XP thing in the chat. Oh yeah, so there's a new like reward thing going on. The more you chat, you get these rankings and stuff like that. And so like you're the right now it has you. Oh, I got bears. I don't think have I gotten a, oh, here we go. Here we go. Oops. Well, this is very effective against bears. That went. I just want more raw meat. Okay. You have the hunter almost halfway. Try and level up the classes to get the decor. Oh yeah, I know there's decor bundles too. But like I don't know. I'm not getting very far, or I'm doing something wrong, and I'm not my character's not upgrading as fast as I thought it would, or did in the very beginning. So now it's like I had to play it 4 times or something like that. And I'm like, I only went 3/4 of the way towards the next upgrade. So that was kind of a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I really hope they do not nerf the guns, these plasma pistols. But I fear that it is potentially inevitable. I don't know, in Odyssey or something. I don't know. What I do. There has been new like runes. Oh, sorry. Here, go ahead and dance. I'll wait. You could dance. Okay, no. Okay, no. That wasn't enough. I was gonna let you dance. There's new runes in expeditions. I'm kind of curious if we're going to be getting any of those, in particular in Odyssey. Some of them look really neat. Oh, no way you just turned 90. Okay, okay. um, oh, you gotta head out? Well, thanks for joining. It's great to hear from you again. If you are online, hit me up. Okay, I got that marked this time. I learned from watching your buddy. If he's dancing, I'm not playing no more. You level up all classes. Yeah, it takes a while. You have to really grind for a few days to get max level per class. Oof. My game time has been very minimal lately, and I don't know what it's going to be moving forward. Also, so the good news was I started. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I started my new position today with another company, and I do. Oh, I totally went the wrong way, and hello. And it's a brand new contract that's in place, and so there's a lot of setup work to do. I got to get a lot of stuff established once again. So I'm excited because I'm not saying I was bored at home, but my was a lot busier, I think, not having a job for 3 months than having one. I don't know. It seems like Mrs. Joker will tell you that I strive in chaos. Like I need chaos in my life for things to make sense. And so being in my particular career field, there's a lot of chaos, and I do very well on it. How high is each of the levels? The levels vary. Like in the beginning, it seemed like it didn't take as much XP or much effort to level up, and then as you went higher in levels, like it was taking a lot more effort. At least that's my experience with it. But like I said, King David, maybe if I'm wrong, I don't know if you could share some of your experiences with it, but that's kind of been my impression with it so far. But I haven't been able to dedicate the time. And thank you very much, everyone, for congratulating me on this role. I feel like I still have a lot of stuff to do, catch up, and I do, because I'm literally, not figuratively, like literally building another house at our other place. So finally had a break in the weather, and like my older son was out there with me, and we finally got to do all the concrete work last week. That was a lot because on top of it finally not raining for an extended period of time, it was also very, very hot. um, very, very hot with a lot of humidity. And that was very rough. And I am not a spring chicken, and so it takes a lot more effort. And so I'm glad I have an amazing son uh, who was out there uh, helping greatly. So really appreciate it. Truly, truly appreciate it. Let's see. All right. Scotsman, welcome, welcome. Oh, and Serto, welcome, welcome. You snuck in here. I'm trying to test out a lot of the new stuff. This is my first time really getting to play with some of this stuff. So, kind of excited. Kind of excited. All right, we're gonna. Should we just dive right in to see dude over here? Or should I play it from up here? I think I'm just gonna dive right in. Okay, so he may take 2 cycles. 2 cycles. Okay, 2 cycles. So two sets of these pistols and you're good to go. That's wow. Okay. Is the rubber banding tolerable? That's the big question right now. Oh, I got lots of stuff, folks. Let me see. Lots of stuff. Really strong on vines. Let me. I think we're going to go back. We're going to go ahead and tackle the Storm King. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I've got 3 sets of pistols. I have essence. Maybe I can make it a 4 set. Let me try a 4 set. Let me do that. We're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go, see what it's like. I'm not a big fan of the rubber banding. That's why I kind of stopped fighting the Storm King. But I was doing it daily, multiple times, multiple worlds. But we'll see. We'll see. It got really, really bad. You want a pair of these plasma pistols in real life? Is that what it is? Yeah. Runes. Oh, Raven, you mentioned reduce cooldown on the blasters. Yeah, I think that's going to be an important run if they introduce that. I can also see, like, the dwell time. So I call it a dwell time. The time between shots with your crossbow, I could see if they could reduce that to where you can fast fire the crossbow a little bit more. I think that would be a valuable rune. I like the crossbow. I do use it. The one thing, I don't use sword very much. I don't know. I just... did I pick up the sword? I think I did. got 9 magic 8 balls. So, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm getting all these arrows now. Okay, let me go put some of these arrows back. I'm not... How long do the weapons last? That's a good question. I'm still working on the first set so far. So they're definitely lasting me quite a bit. I'm just going to do this. Okay. They're lasting me quite a bit so far. I think I'm going to just take nothing but sushi. Yeah, let me do that. I'm just going to keep... Yeah, let me do that. I've got those just in case. Greater Storm Core. Not that I need to put all of this away, but I'm going to just put most of it away real quick. Should go pretty quick. Yes. And then let me grab one more Magic 8 Ball real quick. Take. Okay, got my 10 Rift Shard. Good. Some of this stuff. Some of that stuff. Some of this stuff. I think I'm fully stacked there. Yes, good. And put that away. Okay, let's get over to here. We're going to make another one of these pistolers. Blue. And I just like the blue-red combination, by the way. It's not, I'm not, it allows me to have 4 rune slots also. I'm not seeing durability change between gold and the mahogany rod type thing, so I just use mahogany rod. Okay, so where... This is a new one? Yes. Okay, let's try this one real quick. Lifesteal for sure. Zapping. We're gonna make this... Okay, durability? I don't know that we need durability. It might have been lasting for a while. Oh, here we go. I don't know that destruction would do anything. Stormbane. Alright, so we just need damage. Damage is a must. Oh. 6 essence short. And this is why I keep extra books. Because you never know. Okay. Like, the lifesteal is not a big deal, but hello. Damage is. Yeah. Okay, let me do this one. Damage. Okay, I think we're good. Put that down there. Got a full stack of sushi. I'm gonna, you know what? We'll just go the way it is. And got the magic 8 balls. Am I missing anything? I don't think I'm missing anything. We're going. Do I have the good charms? Yes. Let's see, the metal ones that Jonesy gives you last a long time, but it seems like the ones you build don't last as long unless you add a durability rune. Oh, okay. I've been going on these for a little bit. Maybe it's because they're rifted. I'll maybe. Oh, let me look at that. So I did go through a little bit, going through that one dungeon on the unrifted ones. We're gonna give it a try. Um, let's see. Where's 15 at? There we go. All right, we're going right in. We're gonna give this a go. No explosives. Straight pistol power. Here we go. We'll see how it goes. If we rubber band a lot, we'll just call it a day. No big deal. Call it a day from the Storm King, anyways. Yes. Here we go. This is all because of King David. He said this was the only formidable opponent now with these new plasma pistols. So we're going to find out. I'm testing it on all the other enemies. We'll figure it out. Zapping definitely. Oh. Life steals come in handy right now. How'd it go? Long time no see. Glad I tackled that dungeon before. I was going to say jungle. That dungeon before this, because it gave me the skills for these spawners and stuff real quick. That speed shot into it. Thanks for clearing the alley for me. There it is. Oh, I got it that time. I got it that time. So it's kind of like the explosives, where if you get them quick enough, you won't get any enemy spawning. I like that. No enemies again. I like that. Woo! Whoop. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. That was a game. Did he shift over? I think he shifted, didn't he? It's not like centered, is what I'm saying? It looks like he's like towards the end there. Anybody else notice that? Oh, come on. Thanks for Clearing the ball field. Ooh. Over the edge. He hasn't punched the ground, I think, not once. That collateral damage thing is still there. Get ready for this. Yeah, we're ready for this. Look how much I took him down. I think if I had one more pistol, I would have just taken him out completely. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I think having one heal in place was all that I needed, but oh boy, if I had 5 of these pistols, I would have just defeated him in one cycle. One cycle only. This is the world that I get nothing but Thunderclap Blade in. I never get the pickaxe in this world. It's always the Thunderclap Blades. Let's see, I'm having far less rubber banding than you had a few minutes ago. You burned through 5 totems. Wow. Yeah, I'm rubber banding wasn't there as much. I think I saw it just twice. That was it. But the collateral damage thing is still a big issue there. I don't know. It's the blast radius on these. Oh, a butterfly. Corn and wood from a butterfly. All right. I wish I had the other one. The other one, I all I did was run around and shoot, run around and shoot. That's all I did for like 10 minutes straight to get it to rift into a legendary, and that's the one I stuck in a chest somewhere, and I don't know where it's at. Yes, you rubber band right into those blasts. Absolutely, that is 100% of the what happens every single time for some reason. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, yeah. Oh, completely understandable, Raven. So Raven says the rubber banding keep pushing her right into the blast radius and stuff like that with the enemies, and I 100% experience that all the time. I didn't so much on this particular fight for some reason, but I was seeing it in the dungeon a bit. Wow. So it's been probably a good 3 weeks from fighting the Storm King solo because of just it's just from what Raven says, it's just the rubber banding, all that stuff just becomes too much. So I agree. Maybe it's been, I don't know, 3.5 weeks. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm gonna take my Rift crystals.
Hi, everybody.
That's Mrs. Joker saying hi. She brought me some Reese's frozen fruit banana slices.
They're the bomb.
And she was collecting the Reese's frozen fruit banana slice tax for bringing them to me.
Which means he has to share with me.
Yeah, that's what it means. I have to share. And I don't mind sharing. Oh, no, that's not. I need to go to this machine here.
Okay, bye.
This one? No. Where is this one? Right? I don't. Oh, I wish they fixed the GUI. Yes. Okay. That's the one. Okay. And I think I was missing a rune on this one. Which one am I missing? I'm missing one of them. Yeah, 570. Let's see. Stormbane damage, luck, and so I do lifesteal. What did I have in the other ones? Why can't I? Zapping. That's what I did. I did in lieu of zapping. But I think I want to keep. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with lifesteal. Let me stick with lifesteal. Wait, there are Reese's dipped animal crackers.
What?
There are Reese's dipped animal crackers. This is from Raven. Yes.
So that means they're chocolate or they're dipped in chocolate? Who's stating this?
This is Raven. She's saying there are Reese's dipped animal crackers.
I must go find those.
We must go find them. You can get them at Sam's Club. Okay.
Hey, Muddy Girl. Hey, Raven. Thanks. We're going to Sam's Club. You know that Sam's Club trip is not like just for the Reese's animal crackers. It's going to be like $300 later with a whole bunch of other stuff that we didn't need and we don't have room for. But it's fun.
They're sliced mangoes. I get their sliced mangoes. They're good.
Great. Thanks, Raven. We'll go look. I didn't want to eat all of his Reese's, so now I went and found a dark chocolate covered banana. Okay, bye again. Hey. Knock it off. Come on. Yes.
Let's see. I've oh, how did I take damage to a shield? I never even used it. All right, let's try and see if we can collect all of this and put this stuff away. So that's good to know about the Storm King and these pistols. I don't know. Okay, so you'd need to be able to pick up some health. I'm trying to figure out the combination here. So Serto, yes, I made a Shatterhorn version of this pistol, and all I did was run around and shoot it for like 10 minutes straight so I can get it to go legendary, and then I put it somewhere, and I don't know where it's at anymore. So I don't know where my legendary one is, and because this is where I stick a lot of my legendary weapons once I upgrade them. Oh my goodness! Look, there it is. So I did put it in here. I could have sworn I looked in here. And then there's legendary new daggers, Shatterhorn daggers as well. I swear I looked in there. Okay, let's go. Let's go put these on real quick. There they are. Look at these things. Look at these things. Look at them. Look at them. Say hello to my little lots of friends. What kind of damage do they do? Do they show? It just says 8. That says 9. What? How is that 9 and this is 8? No way. That says 9, 9, 9, 9. And this is 8? Are you telling me? Are you telling me that the Shatterhorn plasma pistols in legendary form is less attack power? No way. I didn't even notice that before. Oh yeah, 2 race car engines. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I want like a plasma mounted turret now that we can put on our cars or airplanes or. Hang on. Put on our cars or airplanes or something like that. Build them and then just do some kind of mount, and then we could control it with the vehicle. That would be awesome. Okay, so let me see. I normally upgrade my stuff, and then I put them up there. Oh yeah, see, I did the same thing with Sapphire plasma pistols too. I just ran around and shot them, and the daggers were the worst. Let me tell you, I can't tell you how many bushes I had to whack to get these to go legendary. I have cleared every single bush and plant within like a 250-meter radius of this place. Because it wouldn't let me like whack walls or something like that for them to go up. I had to whack something that I could break. Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotta put some of this stuff away. Let me go. Let me put just a couple things here, and I'm gonna grab the stuff out of this chest, and we're gonna go out to the Frostlands village. I'm just gonna take the rest. Whatever. Okay, let's head out there. Oh! Oh, you know what? Let me collect. Wait. Yeah, I should have room to collect. Where? Aura. Aura is the boss lady of this entire compound. She makes sure that the workers are working 22-hour shifts as instructed. Oh, there you are. I think Tricky Treat, if they made Tricky Treat as a skin, I think that would be my new favorite skin. I call Tricky Treat my cousin, because we're like wearing the same outfit, but in a different manner. Oh, Angie, thank you so much for joining tonight. Have a good night. Wait, Tricky Treat is a skin that I can like go get and wear? Hang on. Hang on. Oh, Skull Trooper. Yeah, I have Skull Trooper. Yep, I have that one. Well, let me put my inventory away real quick and I'll go. Should show my locker a little bit. I don't know if it'd be worth doing a locker video too or not. I don't know. I've been playing for a while, so I've got a lot of older skins. Also. None of this right now. Oh yeah, that's right. I went crazy on the farm. And let me go ahead and put this. No, let me not. Let me place one. Okay, then let me do this. Oh, I had these junk stuff. Hang on. Stormcore. There we go. How am I doing on shakes? I think no, maybe not. I don't know. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Deposit this. Let me deposit this. This. Let me go this. All right, let's go see if we have any. We don't. Oh, I wonder if they fixed it. Oh, you want Fabio and Sparkle Mane? Yeah. I've got him. All right, let me get inside here. So the Cloud Perisher is appearing from time to time in this base area. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the newest base or something like that. I don't know. so let me go A to Z. No, season. Let me apply season. Okay, so this would be all the recent stuff. So you'll see. Let me go down to the end. Um, okay, so Skull Trooper is one of my oldest skins. I did not start playing till um, Chapter 1, Season 8. That's when I actually started. And I started off in Save the World, and I thought I had to buy a skin. This was in the item shop. I've got, I got them. I did not get Renegade Raider because I started later on, but I have Renegade Raider as part of the re release, which also goes for the Aerial Assault Trooper. Then when we start getting into old skins like this is season 5, Sparkplug Regional season 7, and then so Contract Giller was one of the first skins that I bought when I crossed over into playing regular Fortnite and Battle Royale. So season 2, chapter 2 is when I first crossed over to play, but I really didn't get into it until chapter 2. Now, season 2 was the first season with Midas, and I regret not buying the Midas skins because Midas ended up being one of my favorite skins in the game. And you'll see here I've got like almost every other iteration of Midas in the game. But Contract Giller, I love this fish. It is absolutely it's funny. I play him a lot and stuff like that. And then my touchdown Titan. This I do, and we can't see it in regular, but let me show you. Let me go ahead and change modes real quick. I'll show you what mine looks like. Go back down. Okay, so mine is set up as Raiders. So I'm a huge Raiders fan, and yes, I'm a Raiders fan. I grew up in Southern California, so I'm a big Dodgers and Raiders fan. Um, I was out there when they were still the Los Angeles Raiders. By the way, that's where all this came from, and so that's where I have that particular skin set up as. And let me go back to Odyssey. Let's go back down. Okay, so then I got the Titan, and then now I start some of my older skins where now I started buying all the battle passes from like this point forward. And so you'll see like I'll have all of the chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up. So I've got the original Doctor Doom when it first came out. I've got Groot, which is an amazing skin in Battle Royale, especially when you find a way to put shoes on them. That it makes it even funnier. Let's see, and of course, my favorite, the Joker. So the Joker skin, when I started getting into Battle Royale and started like moving towards playing like really serious, not quite competitive just yet in season 4, but really serious, I started using the Joker skin. This became my sweat skin. And so if ever I play and you ever see me switch to the Joker in Battle Royale, that's I'm in full sweat mode. Like competitive, leave me alone. I'm going at it. Snowmando, this was the start of chapter 5. And so I will have all the chapter 5 sets, including Mr. Dappermint. So I like Mr. Dappermint. Let's see. We had Menace, and then this is when we were introduced to Man Cakes as well. Also one of my favorite skins that I use to goof around in. And Maeve was released in this particular season, also an awesome skin. And then Condor. So Condor I use in the green version. I was a huge uh, uh, Fresh fan on YouTube. I really loved his content. I wish he'd still be streaming now. But so I bought the Condor skin or got the Condor skin and configured it in green specifically because of Fresh. Um, let's see. Potassius peels. You'll see that I have a lot of the different bananas as well. all the different Peely configurations because he is cool. I do play Raz from time to time. That's also a semi-AM competitive mode as well. Toon Meow Skulls, also one of my favorite. Bear with me, hang on one second. So I like Toon Meow Skulls. If you're familiar with Opsman, he used Toon Meow Skulls a lot, but this is definitely one of my favorite skins. Of course, Grimey. I didn't use Grimey so much in Battle Royale from time to time, but I do just so that I could show off. So when you see me, you'll see my skin full of the faces. So when you played in Battle Royale, for every time you eliminate a player, you'll see a new face appear on the skin. So as the game progresses, you will see. If you see my skin running at you, you're gonna see it full of a lot of these faces, and that's kind of like a sign to run, so to speak. It's kind of like when Midas turns full gold and stuff like that. Same idea. Um, the Cluck skins, I have this in all the configurations in Battle Royale. Also one of my favorite skins. When me and my friends get together and we play Battle Royale, we would dress up as just nothing but chickens, and because that's when we are going to cluck around, and we're just out there to have a lot of fun. And so it could be like, throwing shockwaves at each other to throw each other off of mountains and stuff like that. Like that's the type of fun we're trying to have, or blow each other with gas cans type thing. Um, let's see. Rebirth Raven as well. So that's a cool skin. I like that one. I don't use a lot of the female skins. I'm gonna be honest in Battle Royale. There are two that I do use, and I'll point those out here in a minute. When I play competitive with my son, we do. This is a skin that we'll typically use, the Shadow Enforcer, and so this way we're matched, and this is what we go uh, into battle with. You'll see again. Here's Midsummer Midas. You're gonna see I have a lot of Midases and stuff like that. This skin is unique, Joey. I think this is the one that will split in half, and then there's a female character that comes out of it. That one's kind of a unique one. I do play Gugimon a lot in Battle Royale. I do. This is a me goofing off slash sweating a little bit skin. This is when I play Gugimon. I like the skin. It's a pretty neat one. Another Midas, the Shadow Midas. He turns purple as you get more eliminations. Now we get to the first female character that I will play in Battle Royale, which is Dr. Sloan. Dr. Sloan was the genius. Some say evil genius. I don't know. So her level of intelligence is what attracts me to this character in Battle Royale. So she is one of the two female characters that I will actually play in Battle Royale. I just play the male characters only because I'm a male and I just feel like I have to. Now, this character right here is one of Raven's favorites that I do have, which is Fabio Sparklemane. I have him in all the configurations all the way up to gold and stuff like that. And so we'll rotate between that, and I have a lot of fun with this character.
Are you done with these?
Yes, thank you. And then I, to this day, am just flabbergasted that this character released in Fortnite. This is something that I grew up watching as a kid at Chapulín, Colorado. I would watch this TV show as a kid, and I enjoyed it a lot. And to see it come to Fortnite, it was awesome. So I had to have him. I I don't know. I really enjoy that character. Let's see, Charlotte. Um, Lieutenant John Lama. This was when Chapter 3 first came out. This is one of the cool ones, along with Ronin. So I'll play Ronin as well from time to time in the red configuration because I like how that one looks. And then one of my favorite skins also is Gumbo. So he's got a built-in animation as well. So Gumbo is really, really cool. And then of course we got Polar Peely. And this is a sweat skin. So if you ever see Blizzabelle come after you in a game, chances are it's a sweat, most likely. And so I don't use her. This is not the other one I use, but it's just there's certain skins you look out for that'll tell you the caliber of the player sometimes coming after you. Um, let's see. Some of these are good. Okay, then the Marvel season I got most. I think I got them all. Like Doctor Strange, he was another character that I was happy to get in the game and wanted to get. Was excited to play on a regular basis, but this cape is out of control. And I don't like the cape, but I like the Doctor Strange character because of the genius behind it. And so I play that a lot. Snap was kind of a unique character. This is one of the ones that you got to configure how you wanted it to be with different pieces and stuff like that. And so that was kind of unique. Um, I haven't played Malik much. This is the second iteration of Man Cake, so I had to have that. And then Indiana Jones, I had to have. Eevee, no configuration. Let's see. Twine. Um, Meow Skulls. I play from time to time. That one's not bad. The Herald. This was I like this season a lot. This season was pretty neat because you got to melt and roll around. I don't know if anybody was around for the sand season. There was a lot of bugs with that. I'm glad they fixed it when they did the melting version of it. Here is Errant. I do play Errant a lot because it's a customizable character to where you could use your skin and stuff like that. So let me go. I'll show real quick what my BR version of Errant looks like. And so this is what mine looks like. If you look, you can add a wrap to it. And if you look on the wrap, this is the Grimey wrap. Um, and so as I do eliminations, you'll see the little skulls appear on my character as well. So that's one of the reasons I like the like that particular character. And the guffs are always fun. Gotta love the guffs. Um, yeah, let me see. Oh, here's the other character. So I will play Renegade Runner from time to time because I do like Renegade Runner. It's a pretty neat skin. Mrs. Joker has the other variant of Renegade Runner. I think it's the FNCS version in green. So I like when we play together. Um, I like to be twinsies with Mrs. Joker. So I do enjoy that. And the skins become less common. I get more peelies and stuff like that. Let's see what else. This is my bird, Sergeant Drake. I like that one. Montague's pretty cool, and that just released in the shop. Here is the new Raven. I think Raven, you have this one now, right? Um, yeah, it's kind of. I know a lot of you are probably familiar with a lot of these newer skins, so let's kind of zoom through. That's kind of my locker. A little bit of fun with it. Let me go back to. Let's make this easy. Okay, so I think we got a change in the item shop. Let's take a look real quick. Oh my goodness, Courage JD got a locker bundle. That's awesome. I'm glad to see that. Courage is an awesome dude. Great streamer, content creator, for sure. So he's played the Mogul Master and Red Knight for a long time, and he does enjoy the party hips. All right, let's see. Grimey is still in the item shop. So if you're interested, let's see. So this is a new skin. I think it came out yesterday for the first time. This is the second night with it. But Cody Cottontail, this looks like a really neat skin. I may have to get that one for Mrs. Joker. We'll see. Shadowwalker. Oh, Luminos. So this is Opsman's other skin. Oh, Breaking Point. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, let's see. Ghoul Trooper. I needed Ghoul Trooper for a skit that I was putting together that I just gave up on. Let's see, anything else? Anything else? Soccer skins. If you see those coming after you in battle royale, just run. Yeah, Raven. That one skin. I'm surprised they didn't release her near Easter. I agree. Okay, and Little Whip. I haven't bought this one yet. It's just the price tag with it. Let's see, dripping flavor. Yeah, and then we get back into the music and stuff. My son was excited for the Squid Game stuff. Oh, Psycho Bundle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they. Wow. I can't believe they brought this back. I didn't never thought they would have brought this back. Okay, I'll be getting more V Bucks here soon. I can get it right now, but I'll cash in. I just gotta fix something and I'll cash it out. Okay, RAM. I'm waiting for the F-150 to come back or to come in. Let's see. Roller, yeah, okay, and then on the shoes. I haven't done the shoes thing. I don't. That's about it. Okay. Um. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. I think I'm gonna call it a bit of an early night. And sign off here. I appreciate everybody kind of joining me while I got to play the game a little bit with the new tools and new pistols and stuff like that. That's a big eye opener in terms of what they can do. I mean, just I started off wanting to fight brutes to see what it was going to be like, come up with strategies, and then we were just wiping them out really fast, and then tested it out on Raven there, bus stop 10 for me, and that melted it. And dungeons weren't too bad. And then we figured it was all King David. He wanted me to go fight the Storm King with the pistols, and I did. And I'm glad I did because that was a lot of fun doing with pistols. I'll keep doing that in the future, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I like to change it up. I'll probably go back to my daggers again soon enough. Get some more work done with the daggers because and I mean the pistols are really cool. I like them and all, and they rank up there. I still think I like the daggers more. Um, I don't know. I think it's more my play style. So as a battle royale player, I'm a up close and personal player. I play build mode, by the way. I don't play zero build. Not. I just um, I've been playing for so long, and I know build mode, and I got into the mechanics really well in terms of build fights and stuff like that. And so it's hard for me to pull back to zero build. I've gotten to play with Sir Laughs a lot, Squishy a little bit, and and they just kind of introduced me to that game mode. Don't zero build is not for me. I think it's just I played build mode for so long, and so I like the up close and personal battles, right? So I like getting into build fights, getting up and close. I typically run just an SMG and a shotgun, and then the rest I do in heals because I know the close quarters battles take their tolls. And when I say heals, I'm talking about just shields. I don't ever carry anything medkit wise. So I don't know. That's where the daggers come into play because it gives me that same up close personal type of um, fight feel to it. So that's why I do that kind of mode, I guess. I don't know. But the pistols are definitely a distance fighter. I think for a longer distance, the crossbow is still number one. Mid range to semi short distance, I'm gonna say pistols are probably the number one go to right now. And then if you like close quarters battle or anything close quarter, daggers are definitely the way to still go. Not saying I don't like the sword. I just it doesn't. I'm more effective with the daggers, and I think the daggers are more effective overall than the sword is. But everybody has their personal preferences. But yeah, this was kind of a fun night. I actually really enjoyed tonight. I appreciate the conversation greatly tonight. It was exciting for me to be able to start a new position, and so I'm happy I got to do that. Uh, and but then I got to sit down and unwind for a little bit. But I do want to sign off. I'm going to go spend time with my family. They are itching to watch the new uh, episode of Ryan Trahan. I don't know if I'm just going to give him just a bit of a plug right now because he's doing an awesome fundraiser. But Ryan Trahan, if you haven't seen him, he's on YouTube, a couple other platforms as well. But he is visiting 50 states in 50 days, and along the way he's staring at some of these very very cool one-off Airbnbs. It's stuff that I would be interested in, so just seeing all these different areas and these unique Airbnbs has got my traveling bug going some more. But more importantly, the whole premise of the whole thing is he's doing it as a fundraiser to raise money for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. And so as he goes along the way and people are making donations, it's going directly to St. Jude's. And so it's a really good thing. And so both me and my family have enjoyed watching his journeys across all the 50 states and stuff like that. So if you're looking for a cool series to watch on TV. He is like on state number 21 today for today's episode, I believe. So you have 20 other episodes to go watch. So many cool Airbnbs that he's stayed at so far, and I don't want to spoil it, but I mean he's um, right there hitting the $2 million mark as a fundraiser so far for St. Jude. So that's really awesome. So I'm going to switch gears, head to that. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining me today. I should hopefully be on again Thursday. Um, and then we're going to work towards the holiday weekend right after. So thank you so much, everyone. Everyone, have an amazing day. And I look forward to all of you joining me again here in the near future. So thanks a lot and have a good one.